Hey, here on Academy, this is Mrs. Lane coming to you with the announcements for the week of April 22nd. Just a reminder that school at the Metro campus begins at 8 o'clock and 8:30 at the Utica campus. We do open the doors 15 minutes before school begins. We have two late starts left this year. The next one is not until Friday, May 10th, and then we have another one on Friday, May 24th. I'm going to pass on the parking lot reminder today, although I will say again, please don't turn left into and out of the main parking lot. And please make sure you pull to the curb to drop your kids off. But I do want to do a reminder about our cell phone policy. When students have their cell phones or smartwatches or anything like that at school, they have to have them silent and stowed during the normal school day, which means for our middle school kids, the phone is supposed to be in their lockers. For our younger kids, they need to be turned off and in their backpacks. This includes during latchkey hours and any events, like clubs or anything like that. Phones absolutely cannot be used in the restrooms at any time. That is a policy you're going to find at any school. So phones cannot be used in the restrooms. Cell phone use is permitted before or after school time with permission from administration. And we normally ask the students to come to the office if they need to use their cell phones. Of course, if you need to get a message to your child during the day, you can always call and we will get it to them. But calling them and disrupting them during class is not helping. So if you have any more questions or need more information or details, you can read pages 52 and 53 of the student handbook where all of these policies are outlined, and that can be found on our website. We have some different events coming up. On April 22nd, we have a tornado drill at our Metro campus. April 22nd, our girls volleyball team has a game at 6:30. April 23rd is also Bagel Day at Utica. And April 23rd, we will be having a tornado drill at the Utica building. Throughout the day on April 23rd, the Jimmy John's at 16 and Van Dyke will be holding a fundraiser for us. It's technically from 4 until 7 o'clock, but they said if you come in anytime and mention Huron Academy, 10% of the sales will come back to the school. So if you're looking to get lunch or dinner on Tuesday, April 23rd, please head to the Jimmy John's at 16 and Van Dyke and mention Huron Academy. April 23rd and 24th, our girls have volleyball games at 5 o'clock. And then they have another one on April 29th. April 30th is another bagel day at Utica. Here's a little more information about the Jimmy John's event. It does say 4 to 7, but they did tell us that if you were to come in at any other time and mention Huron Academy, they would apply that towards our donations or towards what we'll be getting back. So definitely check out Jimmy John's on Tuesday, the 23rd. May 2nd, we're already talking about dates in May. May 2nd, our girls have a volleyball game at 5:45. May 3rd is a PTC Jean Day for all students who have paid. May 4th, it's a Saturday, but that is our girls volleyball tournament, and that starts at 9 in the morning. May 6th is a bagel day at Utica. And I think I got this date wrong, so I apologize. That should have said May 7th is a bagel day at Utica. And May 7th is also the official Teacher Appreciation Day, although during that entire week, we will be finding all kinds of ways to celebrate our amazing teachers. May 9th is our staff kickball game, and that is at 6 o'clock in the evening. This is free to our families. We hope that you will come. We had a great time last year. There will be food, there will be music. Bring chairs and come hang out and watch the staff compete against each other in a classic game of kickball. May 10th is a late start. So just a reminder for our kickball game that is happening on Thursday, May 9th at our Utica campus. So we hope to see everyone out for what is sure to be an entertaining evening. This week, the girls do not have volleyball practice because they have games on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Girls Who Code will meet on Tuesday at 4 o'clock. Chess Club is Tuesday and Thursday this week. Dungeons and Dragons on Wednesday. And then Science Olympiad, our students who are participating should be checking Dojo so they know when they are meeting. Here's our girls' volleyball schedule. On April 15th, they did have a win versus Inkster Prep. Great job, ladies. The April 17th game was canceled due to the extraordinary weather, crazy storm that we had. And then we have some games coming up this week, the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. And then two games next week on the 29th and May 2nd. This week on Monday, our Metro students will be having Asian chicken with brown rice for lunch. On Tuesday, it is baked spaghetti. Wednesday is breaded chicken patty sandwich. Thursday is cheeseburger mac. And Friday, they will have chicken tenders. At the Utica campus on Monday, our students will be able to choose between Asian chicken with brown rice or mini cheese calzones. On Tuesday, the choices include baked spaghetti or chicken tenders. The choices on Wednesday are a breaded chicken patty sandwich or a hamburger. Thursday is cheeseburger mac or a beef hot dog. And Friday, of course, is pizza. Salad bar is available to our students every day. This week for the Positivity Project, we will be talking about appreciation of beauty and excellence. And this is the ability to identify and enjoy the good in the world. It doesn't just have to be physical beauty, it can also be an exceptional skill or talent or moral goodness. Appreciating beauty and excellence helps us experience positive emotions and connect to the world around us. And it is associated with gratitude, curiosity, love of learning, and purpose. And I can see where I made another typo on here, but if you're looking for ways to practice, well, purpose or appreciation of beauty and excellence, you can go to Positivity Project's P2 for families. And our P2 quote of the week comes from Voltaire, and he said, "Appreciation is a beautiful thing. It makes what is excellent in others belong to us as well." The weather this week looks like it's going to be sunshine and spring like temperatures, a little on the chillier side than those nice 70-degree days that we've been having, but it will definitely feel more like spring. So students are going to want a sweater or some kind of light jacket. They will be going outside for recess and sometimes even PE. So they need to make sure they are dressed appropriately. And of course, Monday is Earth Day. So we may be outside doing some activities Monday to celebrate Earth Day as well. I'd like to wish happy birthday to Mrs. Elger, who will celebrate on April 27th. Mrs. Mills will be celebrating her birthday on April 29th. Miss Katie has a birthday on May 1st. Mrs. Jagat is celebrating on May 2nd, and Mrs. Casbar has her birthday on May 4th. So happy birthday to all of our staff members who will be celebrating. Just a reminder, if anyone would like to share photos to be presented at Mrs. Bremerkamp's memorial, you can email them to her daughter at ambermarie729x@gmail.com. We will be sharing more details soon about a celebration of life event that we will be having at the school for our families, our students, former families and students, and our staff members to attend. So please be on the lookout for that information soon. This week, we had a lot of stuff going on. As you can see, Mr. Subcheck and Mr. Pelkey were working on the next stories with Subcheck. So you can see there's going to be a theme to that. We had students working really hard to build things in Before Care. Our French students were reading together. We had kids working outside. Rourke really loves the Bosco sticks that we serve at lunch, so he had to find some to have at home. And then you can see students were doing some different activities, measuring with cubes, and then they were playing a game of Jenga that I believe was related to something they were doing in reading. So looking like some pretty intense moments there. And then you can see we got plenty of time outside this week. It was beautiful. We had students make a hopscotch that went all the way to 100 during recess. So that was pretty impressive. Working on some different art projects. We had students working on geometric shapes outside for math. Because of testing, we moved our library to a cart. So Mr. Dan has been kind enough to do a mobile library for our students to be able to check out books. I ran into Mrs. DePra at a Red Wing game, and it was so great to see her. So that was a lot of fun. And then you can see our students working on measuring themselves with cubes in math class. So it was a fun week for everybody. If you're not following us, make sure you check us out on Facebook. That's where you will get the most up-to-date information about different events. You can also see pictures of things that have been going on throughout the week. You can also follow us on Instagram or X. You can go to our website at huronacademy.org, or you can call either the Metro or Utica campus if you have any questions. I hope everybody enjoys this week of April. I was going to say March. How sad. This week of April, and is able to get outside and do something great for Earth Day tomorrow. Have a great week, everybody.